in the affected area.
That is amazing video. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, and the last time this actually erupted was 42 years ago, but it kind of took volcanologists by surprise because usually we see a little bit, even some small earthquakes, little steam. Not with this one.
Case, huh?
Just kind of went off like that.
People who live near have to be frightened.
Oh, yeah. And the evacuations aren't because lava is spewing everywhere. It's for the ash, the hot ash that falls from the sky. Just wanted to clarify that because I know a lot of people think of like death, destruction from the movies and stuff. Yeah, we see a little bit of lava sometimes, but a lot of the dangers with these kind of eruptions is just the massive ash clouds that you can see there in the video. So cool stuff. Let's go ahead and get started with a look at the forecast. Satellite radar showing some clouds moving in across the southeastern plains. Duke City, we got nothing on top of us but a clear sky. Temperatures this morning in the 30s out across the northern portions of the state, 40s and 50s down to the south. We'll back up so you can pick out your neighborhood, 54 in Hobbs, and again 29 in Grant. It's cold out there to the west this morning. As far as what we're looking at for the rest of today, upper 60s by lunch. We'll get into the 70s today, not quite the 75 that we had yesterday, but still very warm before that big cool down settles in for tomorrow. Red flag warnings posted in pink across the northeast and the east central portions of the state. We do expect some strong winds out there across the eastern plains. Those kick in at 1 p.m. today and continue through 8 p.m. this evening. You can see your wind cast, the yellow color out across the eastern plains. Even here in the Duke City, we'll get a little bit more wind today compared to anything we've seen over the last couple of days. Outlook for today. A lime green color meaning a general risk of some storms. They really don't look to be strong at all, but we'll watch to see a little bit more development out across the western portions of the state today, in particular the northwest plateau. Most of this will be virga showers, meaning we're not going to see a lot of accumulation, if anything, at the ground. But by the time we hit tomorrow, I'm thinking a little bit better of a chance to see some meaningful showers. A little bit closer here to home in the Duke City and up across the northern mountains. Might even pick up some light snow for the higher peaks. So the good thing is, and we were talking about this last week, we're getting these little pieces of energy moving into the state. The first one tonight into tomorrow, some rain chances likely across the northern and western portions of New Mexico. Not impressive. And I'm really not impressed with the Saturday storm. It'll be a little bit of some spot shower activity across the central and northern portions of the state, but I'm not going to worry about it. It's Sunday that I think is going to hold a little bit more promising rain chances for a good majority of us. Showers likely across most of the state, to the north and to the west in particular, including us here in Albuquerque. And these aren't going to be those little weak showers that we see pop up in the afternoon. These will actually hold some significant rain if we can get them up and if that storm stays on track. So that's what we're going to be watching here for the next couple of days. Southern Colorado, partly sunny skies today and a spot shower possible with temperatures in the low 60s today, and tomorrow will fall to the 50s for the weekend. Four Corners region, scattered showers, a good possibility today. You will have the most favorable chances of anybody this afternoon. That will continue into tomorrow, and so will the 60s. Southwest, an isolated shower today. Most of this will be a little too far to your north, but we'll watch for a stray shower or two. Temperatures in the 60s and 70s this afternoon. Southeastern plains, a mix of sun and clouds, but windy, and the winds will actually get worse the further up to the north you go. So Fort Sumner, Clovis, and even Carrizozo, get ready to be blown around today. Northeastern plains, we're talking sustained winds over 25 miles per hour. The good news is temperatures will be warm in those low to mid 70s. Warm in Tucumcari today in the 80s. We'll watch for some spot showers rolling off the mountains heading into tomorrow, and a better shot to start the work week. Northern mountains, a spot storm possible today. The winds will crank, and the temperatures are in the 60s and 70s by the time we hit the later part of today. East mountains, partly sunny and breezy. Sustained winds over 20 miles per hour, but the temperatures staying put in the 60s for another day. In the metro area, we're talking breezy conditions later today. A spot storm possible, but the temperatures in those low to mid 70s. One more day before the 60s come back tomorrow. We jump back to the 70s by Saturday, and then the 60s make a comeback to finish up the weekend. So the isolated showers are a possibility for the next 4 to 5 days, but the meaningful, stronger storm looks to come in late Saturday into Sunday.
You know, I know it's the end of the weekend, but we do need the rain, so it's fine. We'll just
at this point, we're going to take it whenever it decides to come. So at this morning, looking at all the data I did, Sunday is our best bet.
Sometimes those stormy weekends at home are fun, you know?
I think so too.
Enjoy the moisture.
I like it. And the cooler weather's not bad too. We're going to be wishing for the 60s here in a couple months.
That's true.
Thanks, Kristen.
Yeah.
Let's look at the traffic situation.